Hello everyone and welcome back once again to my channel Divine Traveler, the tale behind the stone walls. This is episode number 11 and in this particular episode I would be covering my between days 44 and days 46 when we travel from Srikalahasti towards Pondicherry. This is part 1 and in this particular part 1 we would be traveling from Srikalahasti towards Kanchipuram while covering Bharadwaj Teertham, which is very near to Srikalahasti, and along with Kailashnathar temple and Ekambaranathar temple in Kanchipuram on way. On day 44, our first destination was Bharadwaj Teertham. Bharadwaja Teertham is at a distance of 0.5 kilometers from Srikalahasti main temple. The Bharadwaja Teertham is situated to the east of Srikalahasti temple. Sage Bharadwaja is said to have meditated and lived here during Krutha Yuga. Bharadwaja Maharshi built his ashram, so the Teertham got its name. Bharadwaja Teertham is also called Lo Bhavi. Bharadwaja Maharishi used to perform Shiva Puja daily to the idol at Srikalahasti temple, holy Teertham that one must visit during Kalahasti visit, as it is accessible by walk. Shared autos are available till this place. The land around the Bharadwaja Teertham is lovely with hills around it. It is a religious place. The figure of Vinayaka and the water around it make the place even more beautiful. An important place to see in town, this is a must-see area while you are here. One of the top places to visit in Srikalahasti is the Bharadwaja Teertham. The devotees visit the Bharadwaja Teertham to get the blessings. People also believe that taking a dip in the pond is good luck. Many people come here to worship Lord Shiva, remove obstacles from their lives, and achieve success. The statue of Lord Ganesha offers a very calm and peaceful vibe. It is a good place to meditate and relax. Apart from the importance of pilgrimage, the place is also best for relaxing your mind and soul. The beautiful views and the atmosphere make it more relaxing. Tourists can also explore the hills nearby, which have lovely views of surroundings. The Bharadwaja Teertham is one of the best places to visit during the visit to Srikalahasti. next destination was the city of Kanchipuram, and there we first visited the Kailashnathar temple, also referred to as the Kailashnathar temple. The temple is a Pallava era historic Hindu temple in Kanchipuram. It is one of the oldest surviving monuments in Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram was the capital city of the Pallavas, the city being also known as Kanchi or Shiva Vishnu Kanchi. In Kanchi, after the Pallavas expanded their territories to the north, west, and south, both within Tamil, Andhra, and Kannada territories, under the Emperor Narasimhavarman I, they started expanding their capital city of Kanchipuram and built many temples of great magnificence. Among the two unique specimens of temple architecture of the period of 640 to 730 CE are the Tiruparameshwara Vinagaram, which is also known as Vaikuntha Perumal Temple, and the Kailashnathar Temple. Kailashnathar Temple at Kanchipuram is one of the finest examples of classical Dravidian architecture. The temple emanates unmatched charm and elegance. The ancient Pallava era temple was built around 700 CE by Narasimhavarman II, with additions in the 8th century itself, followed by restorations in later centuries. The temple was first built by Narasimhavarman Rajasima Pallaveshwaram, whose son Mahendravarman III completed the front facade and Gopuram. Famed for the intricately carved galaxy of Hindu art, the temple houses some of the first mural artworks in Tamil Nadu. The walls of the temple also have many inscriptions in early scripts, which have proved to be the significant to epigraphical study of the regional history and traditions. A secret tunnel built by the kings was used as an escape route and is still visible. It is believed that Rajaraja Chola visited the temple and drew inscription from this temple to build the Brihadeshwara temple. Architecturally, the temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva and is square planned. There is a grand entrance hall, a splendid gathering hall, the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is topped with a 4-story vimana. There are 9 shrines around the main sanctum, 7 outside and 2 inside, with each shrine depicting different forms of Shiva. There are 58 of these small shrines. The innermost pathway of the temple circles the idol of Kailashnathar of Lord Shiva and signifies the entrance and the exit of a person from paradise. The temple has retained the Pallava architecture in original form, with the influence of later styles developed by Chola dynasty and Vijayanagara emperors. It is built of stone, unlike the rock-cut architecture built into hallowed caves or carved into rock outcrops as in Mahabalipuram. The temple's foundations are made of granite, which could withstand the weight of the temple, while the superstructure, including the carvings, are all made of sandstone. Initially, only the main sanctuary existed, with pyramidal vimana and a dedicated mandapa main hall. The temple is one of the rarest examples of Pallava architecture, with prominent original Pallava style pillars and architecture intact, with not so much influence of other dynasties. There are few things which one must not miss in his lifetime. The Ekambaranathar temple in Kanchipuram is one such thing. Our third destination of the day, one of the historic architectural brilliance with magical and exquisite work in every stone at every corner. This temple is a masterpiece. The temple is an example of a fascinating rich history and the holy gravitas that it endures. It is one of the temples associated with Panchabhuta Sthalam, with this temple representing the earth or Prithvi. Lord Shiva is worshipped and represented by the Shivalingam named Ekambareshwarar or Ekambaranathar. Goddess Parvati, his consort, is revered as Elavar Kuzali and is one of the largest temples and it is one of the largest temples in Tamil Nadu. The temple was originally believed to be built by the Pallavas in 600 AD, subsequently brought down and restored many times. The temple was rebuilt by Cholas in 11th century and contributing extensions were done by Vijayanagara dynasty in the 15th century, like the 1000-pillared hall. According to legend, there is a very interesting story about the temple. Goddess Parvati was doing intense penance to win over Lord Shiva under the temple's ancient mango tree near the Vegavati river. Lord Shiva wanted to test her devotion, so he set her on fire. In order to ask for help, Goddess Parvati started praying to her brother Lord Vishnu. To save Parvati, Vishnu took the moon form, Lord Shiva's head, and showered its rays onto the mango tree and Parvati to cool it down. To check how persistent Parvati is, Lord Shiva again sent river Ganga to threaten and disrupt Parvati's penance. But Parvati requested Ganga and convinced her that they are sisters and worship the same supreme power. Lord Shiva. Ganga accepted her request and did not harm her and agreed not to disrupt her penance. To worship and with the wish to get united with Lord Shiva, Parvati made a Shivalingam out of the sand. Impressed by Parvati's devotion, Lord Shiva descended into a human and married Parvati. Lord Shiva settled here in the form of the Lingam Parvati worship. Lord Shiva here came to be known as Ekambareshwarar or Lord of Mango Tree. As per another story, Parvati was worshipping Lord Shiva under a mango tree in the form of Prithvi Lingam, a lingam which she made out of sand. Vegavati, the nearby river, threatened to engulf the Shiva Lingam by overflowing. Parvati or Kamakshi, devoted to Shiva, embraced the lingam to protect it, even at the cost of her life. The gesture of Parvati touched Lord Shiva. He materialized in person and married to her. The three prominent Shaivite poets of the 7th and 8th century, Sambandar, Appar and Sundarar, mentioned Ekambareshwarar in 10 verses in Teertham, the first 7 volumes of Tirumarai, the 12-volume collection of Shiva devotional poetry. Manika Vasagar, a 9th century Tamil saint and poet who used to write Shiva hymns, also honored Ekambareshwarar in his writing. The Tamil saint poets of the 6th century, known as Nayanars, the group of 63 saints, revere Shiva in the Tamil Shaiva canonical work. The Tevaram, the presiding deity, is referred in the 7th century Tamil Shaiva canonical work, the Tevaram, written by Tamil saint poets known as Nayanars and classified as Padapetra Sthalam. Architecturally, in simple words, the temple is an architectural wonder. Talking about the architecture in simple words, the temple is an architectural wonder with a front massive gopuram and 3 other gopurams in all other directions. A master in Dravidian excellence of engineering, The temple is a marvel of architecture and mysticism. The mango tree in the temple is more than 3,500 years old, and to date it gives four varieties of mangoes. It is said that it symbolizes the four Vedas. On the 19th, 20th, and 21st of Panguni month, the sun rays falls directly on the main Shivalinga. There are 10 pillars in the temple's inner corridor, and if you tap them with a stick, they produce different musical sounds. There is an idol of Kubera which is believed to grant riches to his worshippers. There are 12 zodiac signs on the roof of the temple. It is believed that you can get rid of your horoscopic defects and problems if you pray in the temple. The temple covers an area of 9.3 hectares, reaching a height of 59 meters. The temple's Raja Gopuram is one of the tallest in South India. The bottom half of the gateway tower has the shrines of Vinayaka and Murugan on either sides. From the entrance, there are two halls, namely Vahana Mandapam and Sarabesha Mandapam, also called Navaratri Hall. The Aviram Kal Mandapam, or the hallway with 1,000 pillars, which was built by Vijayanagara kings, is found on Precinct after the gateway tower. There is said to have been an underground holy river. The fourth courtyard contains a small Ganesha temple and a pond. The third courtyard contains a lot of smaller shrines. The flagstaff of the temple is axial to the sanctum and diagonally located to the main entrance and temple tank on either directions. There is a shrine called Thirukachi Mayanam and Kalyana Mandapa named after Pachayappa Muralidhar, both of which are located close to the flagstaff. Thirukachi Mavanam, Valisham, Rishabhesam, and Satyanadisam are located in four corners of the temple. The hall of the flagstaff has pillars sculpted with intricate figures indicating various legends and avatars of Shiva. So friends, this was part 1 of episode number 11. I hope you did enjoy the part. Please do keep watching the remaining parts of the episode. Till then, take care of yourself and bye.